During his Congress speech, President Yoon Suk Yeol highlighted 70 years of the ROK-U.S. alliance as he set out a blueprint for the next 70 years ahead. Our presidential office correspondent Oh Soo-young files this report.
Inspired by freedom, liberal democracy and human rights, South Korea and the United States will put their alliance in action as a compass for freedom in the world. That was the core of President Yoon Suk Yeol's speech to a joint session of the US Congress on Thursday. Reflecting on the past 70 years of bilateral security ties, Yoon described how South Korea, by joining hands with the US, had grown from the ashes of the Korean War to become the world's 10th largest economy, based on liberal democracy and a free market system.
For over 70 years in the history of the alliance, we worked together in military and security sectors. We also expanded our cooperation in the economic field. Our relationship has evolved from one of unilateral assistance to a partnership that is mutually beneficial.
He noted that Korean companies are now contributing to the US economy, producing EV batteries, semiconductors and cars, and creating thousands of well-paid jobs. Going forward, he said the two countries will lead in innovation beyond security and foreign policy to work on cutting-edge technologies, including chips, artificial intelligence, bioscience and quantum technology. But beyond economic relations, Yoon presented how the alliance would jointly tackle challenges to the freedom and rights of citizens around the world. He highlighted human rights abuses in North Korea, describing what he called unspeakable and horrendous incidents where men and women were killed for violating COVID-19 measures, publicly executed for watching South Korean shows, and being shot in public for their religious faith. Yoon also condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
It is an attempt to unilaterally change the status quo with force. Korea strongly condemns the unprovoked armed attack against Ukraine.
Saying freedom and democracy are again under threat, Yoon said South Korea will rise to defend global citizens based on its own history of being invaded by North Korea and living up to its current economic capacity. He also thanked the members of Congress for unanimously adopting a resolution that welcomed his state visit. The document stressed the importance of the bilateral alliance for peace and security on the Korean Peninsula and across the Indo-Pacific region. Receiving 23 standing ovations, President Yoon's speech marks the first time in 10 years that a South Korean leader has addressed the US Congress, the heart and soul of US democracy. Based on their shared universal values, he said the alliance will march towards the future for the freedom of humanity. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News, Washington, D.C.